Hey, what is up, party people? We are getting ready to start our journals for Friday. Woohoo! Yay! Happy Friday, everybody. So, before we get started, this is for the white group. So, if you're in the white group, you're in the right spot. So, hey guys, we're going to talk through all of our prompts today. Remember, after I get done talking about it and I have you guys, I might tell you guys to go ahead and answer or think about that while you guys answer the question. That's a good time for you to pause the video and take a second to think about what you want to answer for that prompt, okay? So, with that said, let's get started. Today's journal is about a falcon. Falcon is a large bird. It is a predator. That means it hunts for its food. It eats different animals. It's a carnivore, so that means it eats meat. And it has some really cool features. It's got really big eyes. It has a sharp beak and sharp claws, but it also has these big wings that they use to fly very fast. So now that we have some info on the falcon, let's get started with our journal. So let's start with green. Green is group. So what group or category would we put a falcon into? So think about what kind of animal it is. That could be a group or a category. Think about an animal. It could be in that category because it is not a human. So think about that as you guys answer for green. All right, guys, now we're going to move to blue. Blue is do. So what does a falcon do? Or what would we do with a falcon? So what would a falcon do? What's it doing in this picture? We talked about this earlier. How does it get its food? What does it have to do to get its food? Or what could we do with a falcon? Could we look at it? Would you pet it? Would you touch it? So think about that as you answer for blue. So next is eye. And eye is what does it look like? So what does a falcon look like? We're going to answer for size, shape, and color. So first, let's do size. What size is a falcon? So is it a large bird? Is it a small bird? Is it a medium-sized bird? Is it huge? Is it tiny? Then what about the shape? Is it tall? Is it short? Is it long? Is it skinny? Is it fat? Think about that as you answer for shape. And then what color is it? So we can look at the color of the feathers. You guys can tell me what color the beak or the claws are, or you guys can tell me what color its eyes are. So guys, go ahead and pause the video real quick and answer for eye. Good working, folks. We're going to move on to wood, and wood is what is it made of? So what is a falcon made of? Well, we know that it's an animal. They have similar things to us as a human. So what's underneath this falcon's feathers and skin here? What would be on the inside there? Or what is it made of? What is it made of on the outside here? What does it have on the outside to protect itself? So think about that as you answer for wood. Now we're going to move on to pink, and pink is parts. So look at the parts of this falcon here. We have these large parts on the side here that it uses to fly. And then we have some other very important parts it uses to hunt. So it uses this part, its mouth here. What is that called on a bird? It uses its eyes to be able to see very, very, very small prey like mice from very far up in the sky. And then it's also got these giant feet down here. What are those called for on a bird? These feet here that it uses to hunt as well. So there's a few parts you guys can look into. And go ahead and answer that for me, please. All right, guys, we're almost done here, so keep working hard. We're at white, and white is where? So where would we see a falcon, or where would a falcon be out in the wild? So would we see it inside or outside? Where do you think you would find large birds, or where would large birds be located? When I think about it, I know that birds like to be sometimes in trees. So where's a place around here where there would be a lot of trees? Go ahead and use those to answer for white. All right, folks, last but not least, we have orange, and orange is what else? So what else do we know about the falcon? Well, we know that it is a predatory animal. That means that it hunts for its food. But what does it eat? What kind of animals do you think a falcon eats? We could also think about, is it a fast or a slow moving bird? So, or think of something else that you guys know about the falcon as well. And after you guys get done with that, make sure you give yourself a big pat on the back, do a little victory dance at your desk, do something to celebrate another day of journals done. We will catch up with you guys next week, but make sure you guys get your online work done today, please and thank you. And we will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend.